Okay, y'all, I am going to do a pork roast in the pressure cooker, multi-cooker, Instapot, if you have one of a different brand, but Pampered Chefs is called the multi-cooker. What I have done so far is just put this, a little bit of olive oil in the pan, and then I just seared it for about 2 or 3 minutes on each side. You don't have to do that, but I like to do it because it holds that flavor in, and it gives me like a good fond in the bottom. So I'll show you that real quick. Let's see, let me go ahead and I've got some beef broth before I dump everything in. So I've just got right there, just some of that delicious flavor from the rub I had on my meat. So I'm gonna pour a little bit of this broth in there. It's still hot from where I seared it. And I'm just gonna kind of deglaze it with my tongs and loosen it up. And then I'm going to dump my carrots and potatoes in the bottom and let it do its magic. Stuck on there pretty good. Okay, I think I've got it good enough. So the first thing I'm going to do is just add my roast right back in there. That's a 2.5 pound pork roast. Okay, I'm going to dump some more of that seasoning back in there. All right, sometimes if I'm going to make mashed potatoes, I put my potatoes in here. I've washed and sliced them. I did not peel them because we prefer them that way. But if I'm going to make mashed potatoes, I would peel them and I would keep them in this basket and stack it on top of the roast so they wouldn't get so soggy in all the juice. But today I'm not going to mash them. We're just going to have potatoes. So I'm about to take my veggie peeler and put it in there. So now I'll just take these carrots that I've got sliced up, and I love using the flexible cutting mat. I was able to take over my scraps from peeling them to the trash, and now I'm able just to dump those in. So now I will dump my potatoes in. These are small potatoes fresh out of the field here from North Carolina, homegrown locally. So they are going to be delicious. The only other thing I have to do is add 1 cup of liquid. You can do water. You can get those flavor packs and mix it with water if you prefer that. But I have my favorite rub on the pork roast that's going to season it just the way we like it. So my liquid of choice is just beef broth. You've got to have at least 1 cup of some kind of liquid in your pressure cooker to make it come to pressure. The water is what does that. Okay, so now I'm going to put the lid on. This one sings to me. I'm going to come over this way so y'all can see. I've had a lot of questions on recipes using Instapots, so I'm trying to show a few this week. Normally this roast I would put in, and this has a crock pot setting, a slow cooker setting, and it would take 4 to 6 hours. I'm going to be able to do it by pressure cooking it for just 35 minutes. So I've already got it set on the beef pork setting, which defaults to 35 minutes. I can change that time if I want to. If I had a smaller one, I would lower it a little bit. If I had a bigger one, I would increase it. But I'm going to leave it just as it is. It's on high pressure. It has a delay. I can start it later if I was going to go off and go to work or whatever. I could set my time to start it cooking, and I can keep it warm. So 35 minutes is I'm going to stay, so I just press the button. It's asking me, do I want to delay the time? And I don't, but if I did, I would enter that here. And it's asking me if I want to keep it warm. And I will, let's just say 35 minutes. I'll be here, so. But if I am not, I would set whatever time and it will stay on and keep it go straight to that keep warm mode and keep it warm for 35 minutes when it's done. So now, I just press the button and hold it, and you'll get that run. And this bottom button on Pampered Chef's Instapot, quick cooker, multi-cooker, it's telling me it's preheating and it's building its pressure. There's a little red valve behind the steam release, and I will know it's come to pressure because it will start at 35 minutes and count down, but I will also see that red button pop up. So how wonderful is it that we can do a very tender roast in just 35 minutes. We all have 35 minutes. Come home, throw it in, go spend time with your children, get your clothes washed, homework, dishes, whatever, and just leave it alone. It's gonna do its magic. And when it's done, I'll let it release pressure a little bit on its own, and then I'll release the pressure and open it. And if I don't come back on, I'll take some pictures for you and post it at the end of this video. So if there's something else you want to know about cooking in a pressure cooker or Instapot, quick cooker, let me know. I haven't done everything, but I've done a lot. But don't be scared to use them. I was intimidated at first, then I just said, I'm gonna do it. So I threw stuff in there, and you can't mess up because it's got all the presettings for you. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great night. Bye-bye. Giving a good sear on both sides. We'll get it for about 2 minutes on one side and flip it over. And we'll do this side for 2 minutes. I'm peeling some carrots, and I thought it was a good time. I was almost done. I'm going to do just one more. To show the veggie peeler, this has a swivel blade, and it is sharp on both sides. So it is great going in back and forth motions, making your peeling time a lot quicker. It's great for any hard skin fruits and vegetables like your apples and carrots and potatoes. I don't show this much, but I use it a lot. Y'all see how fast that is? Veggie peeler. I've had this thing probably 5 years, and I've never had to sharpen the blade. Okay, y'all, it is done, and now it's telling me release. And what that means is I hit cancel, and then I pressed this pressure button, and any pressure that was left, it comes out and kind of shoots to the side on this one. And I did, when it was done, I let it sit for 10 minutes and let some of that pressure release on its own, so I really didn't have much to release. So I'm opening it for the first time to see it with you. One of the things I love about Pampered Chef's quick cooker is it has notches that you can put it on the side. So there's one on both sides, so I'm gonna put it on that side and get it out of our way. Y'all see that? My house smells amazing. So I'm going to try. I've got different tools here, so let's just see how tender those potatoes are. And y'all look, I was going to try to lift the roast out, but you can just see, oh, maybe you can't see, if I hold it right, see how it's just so tender, falling apart. So I probably won't try to lift it until my husband comes home. I'll keep it in here and it'll stay warm. I was trying to find some carrots. Oh yeah. I found one, but I'm sorry y'all, I'm not good with that video. The carrots are tender, and that one that I found, you can tell it was tender because that just tore apart. So 35 minutes, y'all. You cannot beat that. And everything is tender. And it looks delicious. So get a roast. Instead of using your crock pot or slow cooker, if you've got an Instapot at home, I want you to try this and then let me know how you liked it. So I just wanted you to see the review, and thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.